by 200ths of a second. I'm sorry I'm switching like this, but it's just being shown on my phone if I switch it through over 1-2 seconds and stuff like that, and so on. Well, we can see that this split is by 1 second slower than his. Oh, and the thing is happening. Dream is coming to the pit from the second position. Let's see how fast is it going to be, and if he's able to do the pit strategy over his teammate Brinziar and take the first place back where he was like 7 laps ago. Whew. Damn. Okay, let's see what's happening. Okay, hey Fanta, he's doing the same thing. And actually, if he is doing some kind of interesting strategy, he might be even taking something else from it. Okay, Dream is gonna definitely stay up front of Hey Fanta, but we have Nuno Aparicio on the second place so far. Which means, if... No, he hasn't been there. Kaitana is the one who was pitting. And I believe that Brinziar, he is gonna be taking pits straight away in this lap, which means laps number 11. So far, Mr. Croak on the 7th position, Hey Fanta on the 6th position, Caetano 5th, Dream on the 4th, 3rd Tizzle or Tizzle, I'm not really sure if Tizzle or Tizzle, 2nd in the Aparicio. Okay, Brinziar is not going to the pits in the 11th lap, maybe he'll do it in the 12th next time around. So let's see, where are they? Okay, this is nice. We are going to see that Nuno Aparicio is in the pits right now, and the 3rd position belongs to Green. What the fuck is happening in the pits? Although, this is what I was saying. This is Tizzle, and he's on the 2nd position for now, but without having a single pit stop. Nuno Aparicio, he is leaving pits. Let's see. How is it going to be? He's overtaken by Caetano, his teammate. So, where is Green on the 3rd position currently? So the only one, if I'm correct, who wasn't pitting for now, it's the Tizzle or Tizzle on the 2nd position, right here with the Aston Martin Vantage GT3, and he almost spinned the shit out of him. It's 4 times tire wear, not 3, 4 times. I'm their team, yeah. I know what to, kick for. I knew it's good. I'm not in their team actually. It's just the wrong livery. But yeah, I know. I'm aware of having the same livery on like they are having, but it's just accidentally. But yeah, it's X4, 4 times. So not 3 times, as you said. I'm just correcting. So we're in the 13th lap, and 19 is still remaining. There we are. I'm just honestly waiting for Tizzle to get in. I'm kind of sorry I can't see how are his tires, but based on the last lap time, which was nearly 120, it was 119.9. I believe he's wasting way too... Oh shit, sorry for that. Way too much time, and he should get in for a new set of tires. Let's see if he's going to do it right now. Let's see where he's going to head. Okay, he made a mistake, but he thinks that these tires are in a good condition, or still it's way too early to get there, so he remains on the 2nd position. Okay, even the 1st position. What the heck happened? Brinziar went to the pits? Is that possible? Let's see the tires. Slick soft. I'm kinda. Was he in pits? Can anybody like tell me if he was, checking something or he mentioned it? Because honestly, I'm not really sure. Why would he go there for the second time after he was there like 2 laps ago? Yeah, Tizzle has a supporter here. Go Tizzle WDC. But he doesn't seem to face the strength of fresh tires in Dream's hands behind. Oh, I want to say something else, but okay, whatever. Just doesn't seem he can face the Dream's tires, fresh tires. And I believe maybe this time he will go for the pit stop. Because he doesn't have traction needed for example, this last corner. Okay, he will let Dream to get the first position without some tough fighting, even though they're just head-to-head. Who's gonna hold the nerves? It's gonna be the Dream. He has better traction with the fresh tires, of course. Tizzle on the second place, and right behind them, it's a Brinziar. It's a fight for position. So let's have a look, but again, fresh tires. There's no way the Tizzle can compete with those. There we are. Almost did not. This is what happens. And Nuno Aparicio is gonna take advantage. And he's on 3rd place. Awesome. So Tizzle, if he's trying to make okay, he's been overtaken. No, it's not fight for position. This is actually the Mr. Croak, I guess, on the last place. That's right. Cayetano, he's exiting pits. He was there once. He was there for the second time. He found on the 5th place. Let's see the fastest times. 1:15.2 for Dream, so he has increased what he was having before. Brinziar, it seems to me he remained on 1:15.52. Tizzle 117.7 that. 4th place in the Aparicio 1:16, and the 6th place goes with 1:15.8 in the hands of Cayetano. Nuno Aparicio, he is actually fighting with his 4th position, so let's see who's gonna have better traction through this first corner. Alright, Nuno Aparicio was a bit wide. He didn't hold it there 100%, but look at that speed he can go through the bulk. Okay, there was a slight hit. Nuno Aparicio just kissed the ass of Tizzle, and finally on the downhill he passed him. Let's see if Tizzle is gonna. Okay, he doesn't have any traction. I hope he's aware that there is first off, there is a mandatory pit stop rule, so he can finish the race without having a single pit stop. Plus, he wouldn't be even able to 31 laps. So, okay, he's off, and he will go to the pit stops right now. He found out 4th place with the fastest time of 1:16.9. Nuno Aparicio 3rd place, there we are. 2nd place, Brinziar, so he has actually dropped now from 1st to 2nd position compared to the grid position. And the Dream is after pit stops where he was like 10 laps ago on the 1st place. So let's see if Brinziar has any speed in his engine and behind the wheel, the skill to approach and overtake Dream in future 15 laps remaining. Okay, I will try to adjust something on my phone so we have better information. So it works so far. The car. Okay, I will do it once again. Okay, he is ahead of Brinzier by 5/100ths of a second, half a second. So he is increasing. It's just 300ths now. Okay, this is gonna be really nice and tight fight. Let's see it from this perspective. Okay, 0.7 seconds. And the second place is ahead of the third place by 14 seconds. This is something I can see on my phone. This is something you can't see on your screen. Just to remind me. Just a reminder. Let's see what's worth it. I believe he is not going to make it because he lost so much that those 16 or how much seconds in the pit is not going to make any difference. It's better to be fast all the way through the 31 laps than this. But we are having some one hell of a fight for the P1, but Brinzier didn't find enough speed for now. He's trying a bit different racing line than his teammate Green. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get him now on the final straight because he is really able to carry way more speed through that corner. Different braking points for both of them. And he's way too far away. 1 second behind the Dream. The gap between P1 and P2 seems to be consistent, 8/100ths of a second to 1 second, not more. Now it's 1.1 second. And Brinzier have made mistake. He went off, and he lost 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds actually, going to the balcony and downhill. Okay, that gives some breathing space for Dream. We will see if Brinzier has fresh tires, because I'm honestly not really sure who was the last one in the pits who has the better tire condition, plus who's able to manage tires in a better way. Brinzier, he has decreased the gap between the P1 and the P2 by 1 second so far. Now we are on the Dreams car, and he made a mistake, so he held it. There's no harm done. No harm done at all. Well, I have no idea what happened to SBD actually. I was like thinking who left, and you were right, it's SBD who left the session. By the way, you said you're surprised Where is Tizel? Here. Oh, I thought he's rough. He's Aston Martin, so whatever. So let's move back to the Brinziar or the Dream. The gap is 2.8, 2.9 seconds, so nothing has changed so far in the last lap. By the way, we're 22 laps in out of 31, which means 10 laps remaining. Let's see what's happening back there. Nuno Aparicio holding the 3rd place. Hey Fanta, 4th, 5th Gaetano, 6th Tizzle, and the M Croc is carrying 7th place, but he is stuck in the pits. From no reason, or me. Or at least I don't know what's happening with him, to be honest. Alrighty, mighty holy moly. The gap is 1 second different to the last lap. It's just 2 seconds. So let's see if Brinziar, or obviously Brinziar is carrying more speed, but he needs to have that momentum for taking the Dream, because it's one thing to close the gap, the second is to make a clean overtaking maneuver. If you know what I mean, but that's what she said. There is slight mistake by Brinziar. Maybe it's gonna cause him something, but no, the difference is just by 1.7 seconds from now, but on the exit from the balcony it will be way less in my opinion, and it's just 1.2 second difference between P1 and the P2, which means between Dream and the Brinziar, both are the same team. It means teammates or inmates. Ah, that's what she said again. There should be at least another pit stop. Yeah, I believe that P1 and P2 will not make it into the, or they oh yeah, there we are. You just said that happened. Brinziar will go to the pits as a second person, so it means that Dream is there right now. So let's see approximately how long is it gonna take it. Still not moving. Brinziar, let's see this with the mini-map on. Brinziar is gonna catch last 2 drivers almost by 1 lap, and the Dream is moving already, so he is Brinziar ahead by 28, 29, 30, 32 seconds. 32 seconds. Not Fanta, Dream lost by his pit stop, so it will be really interesting to see what is going to happen when the Brinziar goes into the pit. If he is gonna take the place by taking pit stop, or if he is going, if he will, or if, oh my fucking god, or if he will have to fight it on the track itself. The most important thing will be the timing for the pit stop, because if he has fresh enough tires for now, he can do the pit stop later on, and he will have better tires for the rest. But interesting thing, he made the fastest time of all of his. It's 1:15.44. It's not faster than the Dream's fastest time, but it's definitely a sign that he is going way faster than Dream, which means he's trying to take an advantage, and when he comes back from the pit stop, he will be on the 1st place, or by in other words, he will remain on the 1st position. What do you think, guys, about this race? I have to admit that I didn't expect such tight fighting for the P1 position in the race session, but the rest of guys, I mean, there's nothing interesting happening, to be honest. Dream 2nd place, even he has done already 2nd or 3rd, I guess 3rd pit stop. On the 3rd place, there's Nuno Aparicio. the gap ahead or behind is 21 or 14 seconds. Here is interesting fight. Hey Fanta Lithium Motorsport, he is ahead of just 0.5 seconds ahead of Tizel. So let's see if something is happening here. I'm just interested, but we gonna switch to the Brinzier because this is gonna be fight for the first position. Let's see the minimap. Dream is going into the sweeper based on this. Let's see who is gonna be in the 25th lap on the first. And I'm gonna judge you right now. The Brinzier is definitely going to stay on the first position, but it's gonna be really tight. Let's see, it's already on the straight line. Dream is gonna be fighting for the first position, but damn, it's close. Look at that. They met each other in the first corner. Let's see it from this angle because we will be able to map the racing line, racing lines and everything possible. I agree with you that if there is at least 15 drivers, it would be much more interesting, but it won't be happening, I believe. But the Dream is making slight mistake there, and he is losing hundreds of a second to the first place of the Brinzier, and oh, whew, it's gonna getting way more intense than I was expecting. 6 laps remaining. But let's check the fight. Right here, this is not for the position, but here it is definitely for the position between Tizel and the Hey Fanta, both driving mighty Aston Martin Vantage GT3. The gap is 800ths of a second. Let's see. Oh, there was a slight touch of the gravel. Do not touch the gravel. You don't want to spin the shit out of you. That's my rule. Even though it happens to me, even though sometimes. There is just 0.3 gap between the P5 and the P4. These are points. One position makes it way more points. I mean, we do not give points away for pre-race, but anyway, in case it's real race, these are like 4 points plus if you manage to overtake P4, 5. Let's see what's happening up here. The difference between car ahead and the P1 and the P2, it's 2.6 seconds, so it's actually more. And the Dream, he is not able to catch the Brinzier, so his pit stop strategy that he stayed on the track for a bit more, he made his fastest time, did the same thing. Not the same thing, but it did exactly what he wanted to do, and he achieved it. Woo. Let's see, 1 second difference. Still Tizel on the 5th position. The question is, are these two guys are going to go to the pits, or are they going to finish the race as it is right now? It means no more pit stops. Even though it seems to me Tizel is losing a bit of grip, a bit of how the heck is it called? Traction over the Aston Martin of Mr. Hey Fanta. We can compare the best times. Hey Fanta, his fastest time 1:16.7, but the Tizel made it under 1:16, so it means he's almost 800ths of a second faster considering their fastest lap. Maybe one of them will go to the pit, so it's not that interesting, but I can't really say. I do not have any table here with how many pits did they make, plus the strategy can be different, so even though if I have it there, wouldn't be 100% sure I would be right. Let's see, first and second place. Maybe Dream is trying to save some speed for the last 3 laps. The difference is 2 seconds, so let's remember it before we come back to them. It's really surprising to see Caetano behind the 2 Astons. I'm not really sure if he didn't make some mistakes, although it's not like in TV. I don't have any replays. I have to live with what I have on my screen, what I pushed there. Okay, Tizel made a mistake, and I agree with your opinion that Tizel was really slower in the first stint, but in the second stint he jumped some horns. But these are huge mistakes because he is losing from 1 second in the last lap, 6 seconds right now, 3 laps till the end. But I'm really interested what's happening up front. First 2 places, the difference is the gap is way more. It's by 900ths of a second more than it was last time in this stage of track. So let's see if Dream can surprise us with some speed, and Brinziar if he can surprise us. Surprise us with some mistake committed by him on, because it doesn't seem like there's nobody ahead of them, so no one can screw potentially. Like, you know, the slower car can't actually screw their try to finish the race as it is right. But there is a mistake by Brinziar. This is what I was talking about. And then the Dream is coming to the first place. 2 laps remaining out of 31. This is what I was saying. The speed of Dream and the mistake by mighty Brinziar. Brinziar made a mistake not caused by tires, but just the driving mistake. This is what I was talking about, like half a lap before, when they were going into the 30s lap, which is 2 laps remaining. Oh my god, this is how you probably throw away your first win, even though it's up on your colleague. It doesn't matter. This is huge. That was a huge mistake there. I'm really looking forward to replay it once we have finished the stream. The stream time, I can even tell you what it's gonna be approximately. It's gonna be something like 2 hours 26 minutes. There is the mistake committed. So let's back. Maybe he will find some speed to take it back, but there is just last lap remaining, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just recover it. Dream first place. Second, Brinziar. Nuno Aparicio, he's on the 3rd place. 4th is Heyfanta. 5th is the Tizzle. 6th is Gaetano, and the M Croak, he's just standing in the pits. So let's see. Oh my god, do not say that for the action I was waiting 31 laps, but there was, okay, maybe it was just racing line, but it seemed to me like Dream had made a slight mistake there. But just half a second after 31 laps. This is intense. As you say, well, that's an exciting end. There is just the last corner of the lap, of the track. This is called Sweeper. Let's see if he can find on the final straight. Brinziar some extra speed over the Dream. It seems like for now he is able. Come on, man. Come on, you can do. Oh my god, it was slight twitchy move there, and Jib is gonna hold it. Let's clap for Dream. He is the one who, oh, maybe not. What the fuck is this? Jesus Christ. Woo! Damn. Let's clap for you guys. I mean, I guess you did it on purpose, that final slowing down. But oh my god. It's worth waiting. It is worth waiting 31 laps to see this. Nuno Aparicio, he had finished. Sorry, I forgot about you a bit. But by the way, 1:15.7, not really bad time at all. On the 4th place, there is on the final straight, Heyfanta, he's gonna achieve it with the 4th place. Yes. Shout out to you, Heyfanta. Good guy, to be honest. 5th place, Tizel, he didn't really get the 4th place he was planning to. He was just doing, I guess, 1 pit stop, so his tires are already dead in the 2nd stint in, and he's gonna be behind by 1 minute compared to the Fanta, so he made some mistake, I believe. He's the 5th place. Congratulate you with the finish. Gaetano with McLaren 12C, he is on the 6th place. Great stuff there. Especially huge shout out to Dream and the Brinziar from our HR team. Really nice. Yeah, this is what I said. That's what she said. Mr. Croc, he's just in the pits, and this is me, lovely commentating, lovely. I can't almost speak already. When I was screaming when the Brinja made a mistake, I was losing my voice every single word I was saying. Oh my god, clap for you guys. These are our guys. Woo! Intense. There we are, finishing 6 drivers actually. 6 drivers out of 8 that has started the race. 2 haven't finished the race. 1 has left or something happened to him. It was SBD or what was his nickname? Can't remember correctly. And the Mr. Croak, he ended up in pit lane after 11th lap he has driven. So there we are. This was, I believe, everything for this race weekend. Just rewatch the best times, even though it will be even handful for the stats if they're gonna make it the fastest time and stuff like that, you know, into the statistics. That's all. Well, I'm Michael, Unreal Game, aka Unreal Gaming HD, aka Royal 198 in Precision Racing League. It was really nice to have you all here. I'm just sorry there weren't more people actually on the stream, because I think that in the end it was pretty much interesting and intense fighting. Thankfully, the Brinziar and Dream 2052 from Team RHR from both sides. So I just want to say huge shout out to Precision Racing League, and please stay tuned for more coming from Precision Racing League and the Unreal Gaming HD, of course. Once more, thank you for watching, and don't forget to follow, and you can come over to my YouTube channel and like and subscribe my videos, even from Project Cars, but not only, even Fallout 4. There is gameplay even with a webcam, so please stay tuned and take care. Bye, thank you.